Going to hand it off to Damon Claiborne on first down, who's one of the better running backs in the ACC. Fourth in the conference, just under 100 rushing yards per game. The Wake Forest coaches think he's as good as Kenneth Walker, who played here and is now with the Seahawks. Here's Morin out in space, and he went for no gain, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Claiborne tackled in the backfield by Peter Woods, who's back healthy after missing a couple games, and he's a beast
to deal with. He's 6'3", 315. He's got versatility. He can play in, can play tackle. And when he's healthy and he's right.
Rough game against Georgia, but pretty darn good since. He'll operate from his 15-yard line. And Klubnik a throw on first down. Long pass pulled in at the 30-yard line by true freshman T.J. Moore.
But that group in particular has really stepped up.
Another pass play. And a good job by Moore to get a foot down. Each team has already had a possession. First down, Wake on its 21 and an empty set for Hank Bachmeier, the 6th-year quarterback. Pass over the middle is caught at the 25-yard line and a big hit. 5 yards on first down, and now a run play. Claiborne picking a hole and darting forward a first down. Just turned 21 years old a couple days ago. Bachmeier fires complete again across the middle. And Wake going to keep it on the ground, and Claiborne is walloped by T.J. Parker at the line of scrimmage.
Earned this job, and man, has he made an unbelievable.
Klubnik fires complete to Moore, and it's going to be a first down. Let's check in with Taylor.
On the stretch, and he's kept that by his office.
Klubnik stepping up here, Taylor on first down, and a little stutter step, then heads out of bounds. And there it is. You called it. Klubnik off the left side got the first down. Klubnik to the air on second down and long. And that's between two defenders for a completion and a first down.
Offense this year, Dave.
No question. Really operating at a high level. Mafah trying to find running room, and it's not there. And a low snap. Klubnik has to fall on it at the 41. A loss of 5 yards on the play. Ryan Linthicum, the center, with a misfire.
Snap had disaster written all over it.
Facing a 4-man rush. Klubnik steps up and sacked back at the 35-yard line. Jasheen Davis.
That's time initially. This pocket's going to collapse. You're going to see Davis come late. Interior pressure once again by Bryce Gaines. Little twist game inside. Going to have to be able to create some separation outside for Bachmeier to deliver the football.
Bachmeier throws, and a catch is made at the 33 by Horatio Fields, who had a touchdown in the win against NC State last week. Bachmeier to the air, and a diving attempt. Ruled a catch. Deuce Alexander.
To make a decision, but they go slow. They walk up into the line of scrimmage. Very unique.
Claiborne gets the edge and does a great job with his balance to hug the sideline.
Well, he's got excellent speed as he gets to the perimeter, gets to the edge. His hits a week ago against the Wolfpack.
Again, they bring pressure. Bachmeier with time, airing it downfield. Oh, what a catch inside the 5 and into the end zone. Horatio Fields with the Wake touchdown.
A week ago, where he went up, fought for the football, showed good, competitive, strong hands, and Hank Bachmeier just trusting his big 6'3" wide receiver as he goes up.
0 or negative yards. No big plays yet. And here's Mafah, 3 carries, 2 yards so far, but almost ripped off a big run. As it is, 12 yards out to the 37.
They're not used to being down early.
Here's Klubnik, and the wide open receiver is Stellato. He got drilled, but hung onto the ball, took the shot. Klubnik on 3rd and 7. Chased out of the pocket by Gaines and completes it. What a throw by Klubnik inside the 32. Stellato.
So good finding space. Shuts this route down, and Cade Klubnik on the move. Identifies, locates his target. Williams with the target yet so far here today.
They're going to run Mafah. And Mafah able to run through an arm tackle. Four-man rush. Klubnik from the pocket. And throws to the end zone. Antonio Williams has it. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, you've been talking about trying to target Antonio Williams. They finally do, and it goes for 6.
Corner route for Antonio Williams. An excellent identification by Cade Klubnik.
Oklahoma, Texas coming up on ABC. Little pooch kick pop up in the air. Versteeg fields it on the 12 and gets walloped at the 25-yard line. In trouble is Claiborne. Swallowed up in the backfield for a loss of 3.
What do you do against the slow mesh? This is what you do. Penetrate. Take the center and push him right back into the backfield. Change the line of scrimmage. What a play. And create the negative play.
That was Luke Pettibone who was on skates there, the center. And now Bachmeier throws it right to the defense. Picked off by Kylan Griffin.
And a mistake by Bachmeier. Tries to force this to Deuce Alexander. He's going to be on an in cut. And you're going to see the safety just keep his eyes on the quarterback. And he's going to step right in front of this football. Excellent job back in coverage. Jumps this route.
Let's see if Wake can hold Clemson to 3 points. Klubnik downfield. Oh, what a catch, Briningstool. And he's down at the 1. What a grab down the seam. It'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers.
Boy, excellent job up the seam. Cade Klubnik by the big tight end to bring it in.
Mafah into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. 2 quick scores, and the Tigers take the lead.
Did not take long, Dave. After the takeaway and the power of Mafah to get into the end zone. On the edge, Tristan Lee gives just enough. And
see if Bachmeier can bounce back after the interception on his last throw. Snap a little high, gives it to Claiborne through a gap and up to the 34 for about 9 yards.
Comes with that game. So much emotion, passion, pageantry. It really is what college football is all about.
Claiborne trying to find some running room and gets enough to move the chains. Wade Woodaz, the leading tackler for Clemson, on the hit. 3rd time already Wake's been around midfield. Trailing 14-7 here early in the 2nd quarter. Back to the ground attack. Claiborne, excellent vision again. And they're going to throw it this time. Bachmeier to Morin, through his hands, and it may have been picked off in the redirection. It was.
His pass just a little bit behind him, off his hands, and it's a tip drill. And Khalil Barnes, right place, right time, scoops down, gets that football, and the 2nd takeaway here already.
Klubnik on the move and dumps it off to Briningstool with a ton of running room. And he's down to the 45.
To his big talented tight end.
Mafah running downhill, dragging a defender to the 39 for 6 yards. They could not get him going early on, but
chooses to go down.
They get right back to the line in short yardage, and breaking free is Mafah. All the way to the 20-yard line on 15.
It's a good job in the interior of this offensive line for Clemson. Starting to have some success.
True freshman Jay Haynes in the game at running back, but it's play action and a missed tackle. Here's Antonio Williams inside the 10 and out of bounds at the 5. Here's looking to go up 2 scores, have a 1st and goal.
We talked earlier, this Wake Forest secondary's had their struggles this year. They're down a few players.
Play fake, Klubnik stepping up on the move, turns it upfield and gets nailed at the 2-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Branson Combs with the hit. Instead, it's Mafah behind the blocking of the defensive lineman Peter Woods and into the end zone for the touchdown. 3 scores in 8 minutes for the Tigers.
The lead blocking by the defensive line. Peter Wood's going to get a kick out. Capehart going to block down. And Phil Mafah with a massive hole to roll into the end zone.
3 of which he started. From empty, Bachmeier with a long throw. Has a completion to Mays. Looking to help protect here for the quarterback on 3rd down. Bachmeier climbing the pocket and running it. And has a first down. Dives to the 46-yard line.
Soft coverage from Clemson. Good identification by Hank Bachmeier. He sees a lot of green grass out in front as that lane opens up.
NC State, he's certainly capable of that. There's that slow mesh, pulls it back and throws a completion at the 30-yard line, and breaking free inside the 20 is Alexander, and out of bounds. They pick up a couple of 3rd downs.
Linebackers, they can't tell exactly what's what. You see Khalil Barnes in there just frozen. A nice find from Hank Bachmeier to do.
That's Alexander in motion. They like to hand it to him up down here. They did last week. Bachmeier instead throwing it, dumping it off, and into the end zone is Frogue for the touchdown. His first career catch, and it goes for 6 points. A huge finish drive by Wake.
By Morin, who's going to come in and essentially set a pick. Now this pass is right at the line of scrimmage, which allows for Morin to set that pick free.
Who's their leader on defense says we need better alignment. You have to communicate with these young guys.
All right, huge running lane. Mafah, runs over, trucking the defender, Nick Anderson, and out to about the 49-yard line. Yard gain for Mafah.
Oh boy, big hole opens up on the inside, the delayed draw, and Phil Mafah doling out punishment out there. He's powerful.
He outweighs Anderson by 40 pounds. Mafah again inside the 40-yard line and down to the 36. Plenty of time for Clemson. Contact, right? Here's a pitch to the true freshman Jay Haynes off the right side. Stumbles down to the 15 for 6 yards, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. In the red zone again, leading by 7. Klubnik on a wide receiver screen. Adam Randall down to the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Klubnik throws, and it's caught for a touchdown by Stellato. Went down, that was on his right hip, and he pulled it in for a Clemson score right before halftime.
By Cade Klubnik and Stellato. RPO, get those linebackers up, opens up that second level. Nice job going down to the ground.
Bachmeier going to work. Dumps it off across the middle for about 4 yards to the running back Claiborne. Try to give Klubnik the ball one more time. Bachmeier, though, has a completion to Fields, who had a touchdown. They had not given up a first quarter point until this game, but they responded. They just keep it on the ground with Claiborne and force Swinney to use a timeout, which he will.
In the ACC championship game, led them to that win. And last year just did not go the way that they expected.
He was the MVP of that game you're talking about, as Williams has the catch. On 2nd and 4, they're just going to run it with Mafah. Going to be a first down. That'll stop the clock to reset the chains, but I think Dabo Swinney going to call a timeout anyway. Dropping back to throw. In trouble. Stepping up. Keeping the play alive and throwing to the sideline. Stellato made the catch and stepped out. They have a true freshman place kicker. Got to get a lot closer for him. Williams goes down, and they'll use that timeout. On 2nd and 10, Klubnik to the air. Very solid first half. And what a catch by Williams. That ball was upstairs, but Williams snared it.
A huge step in the right direction this year for Antonio Williams.
Klubnik on the run. Finds Stellato in Wake territory. Down to the 40. Did it on that 20-yard pass play. Instead he'll throw from the pocket. Fires complete inside the 30. Klubnik going to check it down. Kelly inside the 30 and pushed out by Patterson.
So far, we'll see if Wake Forest defensively can get a stop.
Clemson underneath to Briningstool, down to the 23 for about 6 yards. Not on the field right now, though. Here's Jay Haynes. Stood up at the 9. That's where they'll blow it dead. Klubnik stands, throws, caught inside the 5, and heading for the end zone is Adam Randall for the Clemson touchdown.
And he's catching touchdown passes. Good route inside on the speed out. Easy pitch and catch. And it's all Tigers this afternoon.
That's 4 sacks all in the last 3 games. Bachmeier in 3rd and 14 in trouble. Gets away from 1 but can't get away from Barrett Carter. Spun down back inside the 15.
He's going to get the initial pressure. Standing up at 3:15, he's going to work inside. And then watch Barrett Carter. He's just going to kind of mirror the quarterback. Going to kind of spy and wait for when Hank Bachmeier comes. Woods gets there initially, and it's Carter. They have really found their stride here these last 5 games.
Klubnik to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen to Briningstool. And he's close to a 1st down.
He's got his belief in his way that he wants to run his program, and he's not changing for anybody.
DJ Moore gets the 1st down. Dragged down to the 28, but that's 15 more yards.
Continuing to get better and better and better. And well, it's tough to argue with what they've got going on.
Oh, and here comes a double pass. Williams throwing for Briningstool. On the money. Touchdown, Clemson. Well designed, beautifully executed trick play to maybe put this game away.
And you're Glasgow, the corner. As this ball is thrown over on the wide receiver screen, Glasgow takes those 2 steps forward, just enough space for Briningstool to find open grass, and an excellent throw by Antonio Williams, and a walk-in touchdown to do. He believes in getting people that want to go to Clemson and keeping them, growing them, developing them. It's tough to argue with the success.
Michael Kern is in the game at quarterback as a change has been made. Hank Bachmeier's been pulled, and on the carry by Claiborne, he's 2 on ESPN. Cade Klubnik back on the field. Throws underneath to Kelly for a gain of about 6. But up first.
It'll be a fun, competitive game with a lot of emotion, a lot of passion, a lot of pageantry there in the Cotton Bowl.
On 3rd and 4. Klubnik has a completion, but they're going to lose yardage on the play. Haynes made the catch. 1st down for Wake at the Clemson 45. And that slow mesh play where the quarterback and running back just kind of walk together and then the quarterback makes a decision. That just 3rd and 26. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. Kern with pressure on him. Wrapped up and sacked at the 34 by Woodaz.
Now back-to-back possessions. See Woodaz just kind of spy and wait for Michael Kern. Using both those linebackers, hugging up, coming in there. There's nowhere to go with the football. Pressure coming off the edge by Jaheim Lawson. Coverage down the field, really good.
Miami's had some close calls, including last week against Cal, and the closest of calls on that overturned Hail Mary the previous week against Virginia Tech. Josh Sapp on the catch. Klubnik keeping it here. Fumbles the ball as it was knocked free by Patterson, but Klubnik got it back, a loss of 3.
This second half, that was a great quarter for us, and then offensively a great way to start right out of the gate. So just want to see us finish.
Thank you. Dave?
Well, finishing that run was Cade Klubnik on 3rd down and 10.
To push that aside and for him to play the way he's played since that opener, it's really commendable.
Here he is again. Gets the 1st down, shoved out of bounds, and he should. And he's got belief from his teammates as well. Mafah closing in on 100 yards, picks up 5 more. Gonna hand it off. Mafah off the left side, got the 1st down, and again delivers punishment on the defender, Quincy Bryant.
Absolutely rolling. These quarterbacks, both Cam Ward, Cade Klubnik, these offenses firing on all cylinders.
Another powerful run. Adams this time running over a defender.
Want to find themselves with undefeated with 1 loss, and then obviously the losing team of that ACC championship game is another nice piece of running.
Over on ABC. 2nd and 11, or 7 rather, at the 11. Adams between the tackles, wrestled down, but a 1st down. 1st and goal coming up.
Once again here this afternoon.
Adams finishing that runoff with a touchdown. Again, just bowling over defenders. 48-14.
But they get a lot of push, good movement, zone running. How about the physicality?
Yeah, Matt, 2 of the remaining 12 unbeatens in the country are from the ACC, Miami and Pitt. Kern throws into double coverage. Catch is made at the 31 for a gain of 6.
And defensive muscles here today.
Kern, who took over for Bachmeier. Don't know if that was injury related or just benching. And good run here by Carney.
Have a lot of success here today against the run and the pass.
And that was the difference, the takeaways. It was 7-0 Wake Forest as the pass by Kern is caught for a first down by Alexander. But clearly undermanned and just can't overcome mistakes like that, especially deep in your own end, and beat a top 10 team. Kern hands it off to Carney. And Carney able to shed some tacklers and then gets drilled out of play, but a first down, run of 14. Football program, they've recently spent about $120 million on some new facilities here. Kern rolling out, being chased and tackled for a sack back at the 28-yard line.
To see him getting recognized, and it'll be on display tonight.
4th down and 9. Kern throws behind his receiver, incomplete, broken up by Ashton Hampton.
In that manner, as he is done for today. What another great performance he's stacked up here once again.
Jarvis Green had the carry on the last play for 4 yards. Zena will throw to the sideline. Noble Johnson trying to stay in bounds.
Has it been looked good and been successful throughout this afternoon?
Flag down. Green up to the 44-yard line. Bouncing around, went to a Pro Bowl as an NFL running back. Here's Green out to the 49 for 4 yards and a first down. Christopher Vezina, true freshman from Birmingham, Alabama, redshirted last year. So technically redshirt freshman, I guess. There's Jarvis Green.
Look every bit of the top 10 team in the country this afternoon.
Run it again here. And close to a first down. One more play and this game will be over.
That game all the way to the very end. It's going to be a fun one out in Pitt. And boy, can't wait for that OU Texas matchup.
Here's Strecco. Got the first down. They'll reset the chains and then start the clock and the game will be over. And Clemson playing as well as anybody in college football the last 5 weeks after getting hammered by Georgia week 1 34-3. They've now won 5 in a row by about 140 points total. They've been dominant